Hi there, adventurers. It's Alexei, the voice behind Grom. If you wish to listen to our games live, you can join us every Thursday at 9:30 p.m. GMT at www.twitch.tv/theguilddndclub. Our VODs are available on YouTube and Spotify the following Saturdays, and you can see some of our most memorable moments at Instagram as well. And now, what you have all been waiting for. Let's talk about vampires, shall we?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Curse of Strahd stream. We're back, and we bring with us a new party member that you'll meet in a bit. New player. A longtime friend of the guild. And welcome back. It's good. We're glad to be back. And let's get the show on the road. Hello.
Hello there, everyone. How are you? Well, everyone, just Joanna, most probably, but still.
Please tell me.
It did play the sound effect. Did play the sound effect.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Also,
I just got it.
Alex, scooch over a bit to the left, or your camera to the right, because you're out of the frame. So hi.
We are still alive. We are still alive.
Okay. So last time on Dragon Ball Z, you managed to fight off the undead hordes, and as you went back to the center of the town, you found Ismark battered and bruised and bleeding profusely after fighting off some zombies. And it was at that moment that you met one of Strahd's lieutenants, a dusk elf by the name of Rahadin, that had this eerie aura around him. Theron's sword, or broken sword, kind of went fidget spinner around him and wanting to stab the dude, something that Theron never seen the blade doing. But he managed to hold it, keep it in place. Rahadin also warned Barovia that this attack was just retribution from Strahd due to the Barovians uprising against him. And he also congratulated Ismark on his promotion, on his new role, and his condolences for his loss. And that's when he just starts running towards Ismark starts running back to his home. You guys follow him, and you find that the Burgomaster, Ismark's father, is deceased, having been attacked during the night, as well as his daughter, Ireena, who you notice that she has a bite mark on her neck. With that, you guys stay for the following day, getting stuff ready, get some food, also talk amongst yourselves and with the two brothers, brother and sister, and get ready for bed. And it is that during that sleep sequence that someone visits you in your dreams. An elderly woman by the name of Madam Eva, urging you to visit her in her encampment at Serpul to the west. Your dream is abruptly stopped by a shadowy figure that walks into the Vistani's tent. And as you wake up, you see something called the March of the Dead, with various specters just marching towards the Castle Ravenloft, and falling off the cliff as soon as they arrive at the gate. with that, you wake up, and your agreement with Ismark was that you would take Ireena back, not back, take Ireena to Valaki, since it will be a safer place for her to be. And you would also help them with a proper burial and funeral rites to their father before her departure. And that's where you find yourselves now. As you wake up from your slumber, go down the stairs, with Ismark and Ireena already having prepared the coffin for their father. Ismark turns to you as he sees you coming down. Good morning. I hope you managed to get some rest.
Good morning. Good morning. I did have some rest. What about you guys?
I think so. And what's possible? What about you?
I slept like a baby. It was really good to sleep in a bed again.
Good for you, Rezarath.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Did you rest well, Malice?
It was alright. Could have been better. At least it wasn't worse.
At least that. And you, Theron? Did you rest well?
Theron nods. Yes. The bed was much better than most. Better than a lot of the lodgings I've been in.
Question for the DM. We all had the same dream, right?
You all had the same dream.
Okay. Guevir is gonna be like, so no one is gonna mention what we saw during the night, or
Theron
Nope.
just looks around.
because you all had that dream. I'm trying to roleplay. Cat, get out! Do you guys have any idea where we saw that?
I think we will eventually find out. In our path.
What are you talking about?
Rezi? And you know I'm calling you Rezi because I promised that I would. Okay?
Yeah?
We all saw the same thing.
Oh, we did? What did you see?
What did you see?
Oh, no, you first. I asked first.
The lady.
Oh, the lady. Yeah, I did see a lady. But I mean, I dreamt of a lady, but I don't think it's the first time, so it's just normal.
Why do I even try?
Ismark kind of steps up. You all dreamt of a lady.
Yes, sir.
As per usual, yeah. Well, I believe she was female. But I don't really know much else.
But Ismark kind of ponders. That's certainly odd. Well, regardless, Theron, Malice, can you help me out over here? And as he goes to pick the coffin.
Oh yeah, he helps, obviously.
Sure, no problem.
Guys, grab one of each side, one at the front. Start carrying the coffin out of the house. You start going out into the streets. And you hear Ireena just talking with Ismark. And you think Father Donovich will be there? Ismark kind of shrugs. Let's just hope so. As continue carrying it throughout the city streets. Continue on for some minutes uphill. The church coming up into view on the hill. this like brick church kind of looks very like in really bad shape. There's shingles missing. There's like actual holes on the roof. The doors are clawed. Even the actual stonework is also like clawed and just major just slashes and pieces of stone just broken off. But there's still light coming from inside, and even this early in the morning. And as you approach, Ismark heads up to the door. Waits for a moment. Turns to Ireena. He just knocks. Tries again. And you hear a familiar voice coming from your side. He won't come out. As you see Periwimple, that young man, very tall and buffed up. I've tried to talk with him after the attack, but I didn't manage to. Ismark kind of looks at him, looks at you guys. Well, he approaches. Father Donovich, it's me, Ismark. Are you there? And a moment goes by, and just a creak on the door just opens up, and you see the face of this middle-aged man, like not elderly, like late middle-aged man, as he shows up, and he looks like this, and he looks at Ismark, looks at you all. Oh, I take it that from the looks of it, your father perished. Am I right, Ismark? Yeah. My condolences, but unfortunately, I'm not able to provide the rites. I don't have my holy symbol with me. Ireena kind of steps forward, just bumps on Guevir, kind of apologizes.
It's all right. Don't worry. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm just said he didn't have his holy symbol. Father Donovich?
How about, and he's pointing at the marks.
She kind of pulls her collar up. It's all right. You gave your holy symbol to Doru, right? Has he not returned yet? And at that moment, you can all see like tears starting to form up on the old priest's eyes. There's an issue. My son, he did in fact return, but not entirely, I'd say, or at least not as himself. He's a vampire spawn. During the attack, he knocked on the door, and as soon as I saw him, well, I was so glad to see him alive, I just let him in, and it was then that he attacked me. I managed to fend him off and tracked him into the undercroft of the church, where I locked him up, but not being able to get myself to go down there. I can't bear to face my son like that, but he still has my holy symbol.
Would you like us to go there and take it from him?
If that would be possible, I'd really appreciate it, but it is a very dangerous endeavor. He's a vampire spawn. They're very powerful creatures of the night, and I cannot guarantee your safety.
Theron also steps forward next to Rezarath.
Kinda looks at Ismark. Ismark kinda just motions like with his arms. And it is at that moment, Guevir, that you feel this strange odor next to you. Smells like sweat. And as you
Ugh.
look to the side, you see this shadowy figure just arms crossed, looking at the priest. And Alex, tell us what they see.
Oh god. Let's go.
So, you see a relatively tall man, long black hair with some white grayish highlights, piercings, snake bites, an eyebrow piercing, and a scar that kind of goes from a nicked ear, and it has that like piece of the ear like a triangle that goes onto his cheek, that then kind of dissipates and then goes stronger again over the nose. Green eyes, kind of somewhat intimidating demeanor, but there is this underlying grace or even charisma, I should say. Mostly wearing kind of like red clothing, kind of loose, full of random jewelry, not necessarily gold, kind of gaudy, full of like bracelets, beady bracelets, metallic bracelets, woven bracelets, some armbands, maybe a ring or two, some very traditional boots, probably seen aesthetic-wise somewhere in Barovia, somewhat familiar, a fitting figure, but almost with this kind of punkish look to it, almost like it's been punkified in a way. Mostly reds, some browns, a little bit of blue or green speckled in there, a little bit of yellow as well. Just kind of pretty mostly.
So yeah, to proceed, you just now arrived. You were running uphill after running from the ass crack of dawn until now. And you see a group. It kind of fits the description that was given to you. So you just arrive there. They are all focused. So
I'm just waiting. The moment someone notices me, I'm just, are you done soon? I kind of have something to talk about with you.
Come closer then.
Who are you?
Name's Grom, but you can call me Thorn. My pleasure.
Guevir. And this is Rezarath.
Rezarath.
But you can call me Rezi.
He's not gonna call you Rezi.
Yes, he is.
I like it, yes.
Ooh, I like him.
Malice and Theron, you're just like talking with Donovich, and then you'll just hear the commotion to your side. Just notice this very colorful and tall figure.
I just shrug and keep talking to him.
Your companions are kind of rude, no?
I just noticed that something is going on, and I'm like, that looks like too much trouble. I'm not gonna.
I'm
not going to even bother.
Theron eventually finishes the conversation he was having, and he goes towards Grom and does extend a handshake.
My apologies. I thought you were rude. Turns out you're quite an educated fellow. And I just gonna...
Mm-hmm. He does the same. I was just finishing my conversation. So, I've heard you have business with us.
You could say that, yes. You could say business or maybe something a little bit more, look around. Personal.
A few moments, Malice arrives and says, Malice, pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure is all mine. Extends handshake. Pretty strong, almost like kind of has that little Bromish vibe, like, yes. And which is very, very contrasted from like murky, deep Barovia vibes, and then you have a hello a type of atmosphere coming from him.
You're an interesting fella, and I really like the handshake. Pleasure to meet you.
I see we're gonna get along just fine. Well,
We'll see about that. I have
actually,
a temper.
Nice. You see, where I'm come from, we're all about temper. Temper is the bread and butter of, how do you say, life, you see. It's what makes it worth living. Yes, the thing. Well, so I need you to come with me.
Oh, me?
You, and all of you.
Ah, okay.
Why?
What do you need?
Where?
You didn't get the memo. The dream? No? You didn't get... I swear she did it. I was sent here by,
I slap, quote unquote, Rezarath in the chest, like the dream I mentioned, the lady.
Oh, the dream, the lady?
Yeah.
so you did get the notification.
Oh,
Yes.
Theron raises his
Hold
hand.
up.
What dream? Describe it to me.
So, a lady didn't come talk to you in your, in Sleepland, no?
Yes, she did.
Right, well, that lady wants to talk to you. All of you.
And you are an emissary from the lady.
You could say so, yes. I work closely with... No, I would be lying, though. We are very well affiliated with Madam Eva.
I see. Well, we intended to go anyway. We would be traveling towards those parts. However, we now have a pressing matter that we need to take care of first.
Is it really that pressing?
Yes.
Kurva. Maybe I can help you with it so I can hurry this up. Madam Eva doesn't really like tardiness. You see, she's quite strict with timekeeping, and
Of course.
I would know that. You see, I tour from time to time. I go around and spread some joy, spread some of that bread and butter in life, and I learned a thing or two. And being on time is very, very important.
Mm-hmm. And
So
how
what is
good?
the thing? Sorry.
How good are you at dealing with vampire spawn? He actually went to think about it.
So, oh God, above, how good I am with dealing with vampires.
I mean, like you've lived here for your whole life.
This is not news for you, my friend.
Hey, I could be sheltered, I could be like, I heard of it. I never crossed my path, though. But
you yourself have never fought vampires, but not vampires. But you just usually tend to keep to your camp, just chilling, living the good Vistani lifestyle. Travel here and there occasionally.
Well, you see, I have hypothetical experience, yes.
Hypothetically?
Well, I know how to deal with them, but I never actually
dealt with them.
Put it to use. Yeah, you could say so. Although I'm quite handy.
Fantastic.
And kind of like shows off like a little, does a little bit of that kind of like instead of like a arm reload, that's kind of like a shoulder reload, and like
shoulder,
sweaty,
okay.
like sweaty, like exposed shoulders, arms. And he's pretty built, gentleman. Like besides just being tall.
Ismark just approaches and so the dream you were talking about, you all dreamt of Madam Eva. Is that correct?
Apparently, yeah.
She is a very powerful figure in the Vistani. She's the leader of the encampment. if she requested your presence, I'm sure you'll benefit a lot from at least hearing what she has to offer. Maybe even an answer on how to get home, probably. Hopefully.
Well, I would probably listen to the young man. He has a good head on his shoulders.
Oh, right. Ismark, the burgomaster of Barovia.
Grom, but you can call me Thor. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. You kind of shake his arm and like, oh, okay. Well, as they were saying, Father Donovich, I think you will get that help. Donovich kind of just sighs. All right. Follow me inside, please. And as you walk inside, you see that the doors, as they open, reveal this 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall that leads to this brightly lit chapel. The hall itself is unlit, and it reeks of mildew and mold. You see 4 doors, 2 on each side of the hall, that lead to adjacent chambers. And you can see that the chapel itself is also strewn with debris, probably from the holes that you saw on the ceiling. And as you walk inside, Father Donovich turns right and leads you to an adjacent room with this trapdoor locked with a large padlock. Well, I wish I could grant you a prayer or two, but, no symbol. Regardless, I hope the Morning Lord protects you. He grabs this large iron key, just opens it up, takes the chains off, and you hear the creaking wooden trapdoor just opening up, leading to this wooden ladder that goes down into this dark basement-like hole. Ismark places his hand on your shoulder, Theron. I will stay upstairs with Ireena, just to keep her safe, but should you need, just shout and I'll be there in a flash.
Thank you. And Theron lights a torch. He holds it in his left hand and he starts going down the stairs with the sword in his right hand.
Okay. Just slowly. It's like this 10-foot ladder just leads down. And when you reach the bottom, you actually feel the wet dirt under your feet. Not squelching, but it's humid. And as you all, just one by one, start going down, you see the candlelight from the chapel above kind of slips through the cracks. But you look around and see there's no sign of any creature in the gloom. And as you all start looking around, Theron, you start waving your torch to the sides. You hear this young man's voice, strained and tired, just echoing from the darkness above. You've come to kill me, haven't you?
Yes.
No, we haven't. We
No,
came
Rezi.
for the holy symbol. That is all.
Oh, and that as well, yeah.
And as you say that, you kind of raise your torch to the side. And you see this young man, pale skin, in his tattered tunic. And from the darkness of the crossbeams, he just moving like a spider, just holding on to the corner. Kind of resembles Father Donovich in his facial features a bit, more gaunt. And he has dirt and grime just streaked across his face and clothes. his eyes are bloodshot and just darting over all of you. And see a leather cord that hangs around his neck that holds this blood-stained bronze sunburst that rests against his chest. And swallows and licks his lips. And you see, just glinting slightly at the torchlight, a pair of pointed fangs just poking through. If you want to kill me, I won't stop you. But I just have one request first. That's why I still haven't returned this. And he kind of pulls the holy symbol.
Go on.
I want to prove to myself that I can control these urges. I don't want to hurt my father anymore.
Listen. Theron just shakes his head. You cannot.
Please, at least let me try. I just need to be exposed to the scent of fresh blood. If I attack you, please cut me down. But at least let me try.
You want to be exposed out there.
No. I can't do it out there. I probably kill someone. If my father sent you down here, it probably means that you are all capable of ending me should the need arise, and I trust you to do that. But please, just grant me this. I still need to be sure that I'm still me.
Theron pulls a little bit of his sleeve back and just uses the very tip of the blade and rests it on his skin and says, "You know how this ends, don't you?"
Yes, and if I lunge at any of you, just strike me down. Please. I don't want to live as a monster.
So be it then. And he does a little cut on his arm and puts it right in front of his face. As the blood just
kind of
drips
before
to the floor.
Starts going down, just hunched over. Just as you approach the arm, he sees the blood dripping. And as you do that, you see his muscles tense, and he squeezes his eyes shut. A few moments later, his nostrils flare, and you see this thin line of saliva that begins to run down his lips. He whimpers, his clawed fingers are just flexing and twitching. And you hear him mutter as he holds his holy symbol. When the shadows come, I will not yield. Darkness is the destroyer, and temptation is the weapon. I will face the night and its horrors and await the horizon. For in the light of the morning, Lord, love only light, and in the light of the morning, Lord's love, only light can remain. And I hear his voice shake. You see him having this, twitch, but he pushes forward. In the light of the morning, Lord's love. And he repeats as he gasps for breath. And the light of the morning, Lord's love. Twitches again, this time more violently, and he starts whispering a name. One that you have heard before. Gertruda. The daughter of the woman that you met at the tavern, Mary, that had run away to search for Doru. And he continues just, Gertruda. His claws extend and retract. You see the veins, like these dark veins just pulsating across his neck. And he just closes his eyes and just shuts it down. And even though your arm is still bleeding, you hear his breath starting to calm down. And after what seems like an eternity, he relaxes. His tense muscles seem to uncoil. His breath grows steadier, and the look of strain fades from his face. And his eyes remain closed for a moment longer, but then start fluttering open as he looks at you. The fangs on his mouth slowly retract, leaving only an ordinary pair of canines behind. And you see this smile, this not proud, but a grateful smile. I have not yielded. Not yet. And he just goes shaking still, taking the holy symbol out of his neck and extending it to you, Theron. Thank you so much.
Of course. I understand. He takes the holy symbol and he actually passes it to Malice.
Yeah?
I give you the holy symbol that he just gave me.
Why are you giving me this?
You are the most fitting to carry a symbol such as this one.
Well, DM, is this symbol any useful to me?
Not really. I mean, it's the symbol of Father Donovich upstairs. It's what you came down here to do.
We're only carrying it upstairs. This symbol is from the Father.
Yeah, I just want you to hold it until we go up. It's not for you.
Of the entirety of the people here, you are the person of faith. So we trust you.
Because I follow my queen and yada, yada, yada. I know. It's
Malice will
fine.
have more moral than the three of us, at least. I don't know about Grom yet.
Moral is a very subjective thing, but we can talk about that in another day if you want. But moving on, I'm just gonna grab the amulet and put it in the pocket for now.
Okay, you pocket the amulet. And Theron, you feel Doru's hand just clasp yours. You all are not from here, are you? You're from outside the mists, right?
And he shakes his head no.
And he turns to you, Grom. I can see you're a Vistani. At least your garments indicate so. Partially, actually.
Sure boys, young man. Yes, I am.
I don't know if you're planning to defy the devil, but he's unlike any other vampire. He holds powers beyond any ordinary vampires can. He's unfathomable.
Also, I heard, yes. But is he though? I've heard too much, but I don't see enough. He kind of looks around, expecting something to happen.
And he turns to you, Grom. You may have his mercy given your heritage, but I, even being a Vistani, I wouldn't, test his patience.
Well, I'll have that noted.
Please take my holy symbol take my father's holy symbol. Tell him that his son is still alive.
Objection. Is he actually technically alive? At this point of being a spawn?
He's vampire spawn. Well, he meant alive as in
Exactly.
not
He's
physically,
undead.
but
He's undead, okay? He's
his
still.
son's mind is still alive.
For now, partially. Okay, so from my knowledge, like Theron's knowledge, is it at all possible for someone in his condition to actually resist these urges indefinitely? Or does it become impossible at some point?
Do me a history check with advantage because of your training and upbringing and stuff.
Gotcha. History, you said? Oof. That is going to be a little bit sucky. Okay, that wasn't so bad. 14.
Like, you've heard tales here and there of vampires that kind of have some control over their bloodlust. It's not necessarily like something that happens further down the line and they can't control it at all. And it's not a very common occurrence. But there are some cases where vampires, at least vampire spawn, or even vampires, are known to resist this dark nature that's intrinsically theirs. It's more of kind of overcoming evil through great effort kind of thing.
Okay. Fair. But it is still a very common thing.
Yeah, it's not a common thing. And I mean, even though he managed to hold on now, doesn't mean it can't happen that he has a flare up later. But him holding out now was a very good sign.
Okay. But can they die of thirst if they just never feed?
There are alternatives. There are people that voluntarily provide a portion of blood so they can keep going.
Oh, okay.
There are other means to acquire blood, like animals, although it doesn't do as much as humanoid blood would do.
Fair. Okay. Maybe they can find a vegan alternative.
Is this blood halal?
Oh, fuck.
Excuse me, is this kosher?
Oh my god. Okay. Kosher blood.
Kosher.
Fuck me out of here.
Okay.
Anyway, okay. That was just his internal monologue debating on whether he allows him to leave in one piece or not. But I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now.
Okay. He just if someone motions, does somebody motion him to follow you, or?
I do.
As you say that, he just quivers a bit. I have sinned with my hubris, and this is my penance. I will leave this place only when my father allows it.
Fair enough. I will let him know that you have kept your wits.
Thank you.
And he nods and, leaves together with the rest of the group. Although Theron makes it a point to be the last one.
Okay. As everyone starts climbing up, you are the last one. Turn around, see him, kind of nods at you. And you go up. As you go up, you see Donovich seeing every single one of you coming out, and you see his eyes well with tears as they just. Is it done? Is my boy resting?
He has managed to keep his wits about him. The hunger hasn't completely taken over him yet.
And as you say that, he stumbles back as if he's been struck. But Ismark kind of catches him. You see his face pale and his eyes wide with shock. And for a moment, he simply stands there, silent. And then the silence is broken by this pained noise. as a cross between a gasp and a sob as he clutches the symbol that you now give to him on his chest. His eyes glisten as he runs a trembling hand through his hair, and this myriad of emotions start playing across his face in quick succession. Disbelief, rage, grief, shame, and finally, hope. He sags against a nearby pew as his body shakes with the exertion, and he just goes, "My boy! He's still my boy!" And stays there for a moment. And after a while, after letting him just take the information in, he regains his composure. And he turns to you. Just breathes. Well, you did something that I'll never be able to repay. So, best I can do would be to provide a proper burial to you, Ismark, to your father. Bring him outside to the graveyard as turns around. I'll prepare the materials. And goes into his office as you all grab the coffin, go outside, turn right to the cemetery. And upon entering, Donovich retrieves 4 shovels from a shed that's kind of next to the church, and shares them with you to whoever wants to pick them up. 3 of them. 1 of them is for him. Ismark takes the other, so there's 2 left in case somebody wants to help.
I can help.
I'll help as well.
Let's
Rezarath
go.
really said, "I was born for this."
I was born for this. I was waiting for this moment. Yeah, I will help out because I did not help out with the coffin, I think.
No, then you just...
Well,
I mean, if you wanted to help out with the coffin, you'd probably be like this.
No. I look at the shovel and I'm like, yeah, my arms are kind of me. I think the shovel is bigger than me.
I look at Guevir, I'm like, how about I help with that?
We just met. Let Malice do it.
Let me handle it, baby.
Yeah, and I'm like, please take this off my hand. This is heavy.
Of course, no problem. And I just go there and just extend my arm so you can put it in on top of them.
Yeah, I was looking for
It's the finger flex
The
again.
finger flex.
It's the finger flex.
Finger flex.
It's the finger flex. It's all right, Grom. Maybe later, because we still need to get to know each other a little bit. Malice and Rezarath can take care of that.
And you all start digging. And when the grave is fully dug, and you had left when the sun was still not visible, but now that sun was visible because it's not visible, it's freaking cloudy. But now that there's more light, you hear Donovich starting to recite a prayer. And he just, "Oh, morning, Lord. Lord of blessed light and patron of new beginnings. We commend into thy mercy and thy radiance, Master Kolyan Indirovich, now departed, hence from us and gone evermore into your glory. We beseech thee to grant unto him thy mercy and everlasting peace, as thou deliverest him from his everlasting darkness into infinite light, from pestilence into growth, from shadow into day, and from death into new life. Grant him entrance into your land of light and joy, in the fellowship of thy saints, and the brilliance of thy presence, by your will and grace. And as he does, he just motions to Ireena and Ismark to come closer, to provide some last words for their parent. Ismark kind of wipes his eyes. Golian Indirovich bore all the qualities of a great burgomaster. He was kind, compassionate, and just. But above all else, he was our father, the man who taught us to choose courage over fear, hope over despair, and laughter over sorrow. Even though he has left us, his lessons and memory never will. May he find rest in the morning Lord's embrace, and may his legacy be never forgotten. And Ireena stares into the coffin for a few moments before her fingers twist anxiously into knots. Finally, she says quietly, "When you found me, I was a stranger, child, lost in the woods. You and Mother took me in, cared for me, and loved me as your own. When I asked you why, you only ever said because I needed it." And she falters, choking on the words, then says, "You can never hope to repay what you gave me. But just as you did, I will never stop trying to help those who need it." And Ismark turns to you. In case any of you wants to say something, be free to do so. Otherwise, I know you didn't meet him for long, but he trusted you, and I also trust you. He was a good judge of character.
I will choose to stay quiet. Simply just very silently in respect. I don't think that despite everything that we should have, or at least I should have, to speak when he meant more to these people. So I'll just... Guevir is going to stay quiet.
They wait for a moment, and if none of you approach, Donovich...
as no one really says anything, or there's Grom feels this tension. There's this melancholy in the air. Obviously, he doesn't really know these people. It was just I gotta get you. I'm not. I don't really. We'll get to know each other. So that he's still in that phase very much, and all of a sudden, interrupting a funeral. So he's kind of just standing there. But the moment there's this são as crianças do Burgomaster?
They're not children. They're
wards?
Ismark is it's his biological son. His son is 30-something, and Ireena, his adopted daughter, and she's in her early 20s.
Okay. So, if I may, in my culture, we celebrate life. We don't celebrate death. Not really. So, if I may, I think every soul deserves a farewell. And he takes out a lute from kind of the backside amidst all of the different cloths and things that he has, and he just goes, gives it a little. You don't get rest, not you, not now. We'll scream your name till the world burns down. If death thinks it's silenced what you gave, then let it hear us at your grave. And kind of gives it a little bit of a riff. And for a second, there's this metallic kind of at the end, this a little bit of a. Hey, I need to tune that. You seem like quite the fellow.
Ismark kind of just lets a smile out. Thank you, friend.
Of course.
And as that also inspiration because of the singing. And as you all conclude this, Donovich asks Ismark for his help to lower the coffin into the floor, and starts just filling the hole. Before that, I'd say roll me an Arcana check. Whoever wants to.
I can.
I don't think
And
mine
don't forget
are
to say
anything special, but
Never mind. Never mind.
well,
That was a 5.
You said Arcana?
Arcana, if you want to.
13.
Wait.
I doubt I can do this, but
DM, question.
Mhm.
I still have the inspiration from the last episode. Can I use it?
You can use it if you want to, yes.
Thank you. Never mind. Didn't help.
wow, we cannot roll for shit today.
Some things
Grom will
never
try.
change.
I'm a try.
Also, Alex, if you want to roll, use the chat
already
dice,
did-
because I didn't
already
tell.
did.
You did? Okay.
It's a 10.
Okay.
Some things never change. This party rolls crap.
Yep. I mean, with the 13 from Theron, it's more than enough.
All right, 18. 18.
18, okay.
Well,
With an
19.
18 from Rezarath.
Well,
Resi coming through.
Resin clutch.
all right. What do I see? God, what do I see?
You notice Donovich, you and Theron notice Donovich kind of waving his hand on top of the open casket before closing it and starting to lowering. More than certainly he was casting gentle repose. At least, Theron, you yourself, I don't. Given Rezarath's nature, I don't know. But Theron, you yourself,
What does that mean?
you
Just means it's fitting.
because you don't like this spell. This spell is
I know.
yucky.
I know, but still.
But Theron,
I prefer Raise Dead, yeah.
You know that some people do gentle repose on deceased. It's not a very common occurrence where you come from. People they pass away, they get on the casket, get lowered down in the hole, and that's it. Usually there's not many spell work that goes into it. So seeing this, you've heard it in some parts of the world, but seeing this is the first to you.
Okay.
And to everyone else, you just saw Donovich just sprinkle. With that, the ceremony ends, and as they close the hole, you see something kind of catches your attention from the corner of your eye. You see bats that just take off into the air from a nearby tree, vanishing up into the mists that surrounds the base of Castle Ravenloft. It kind of picks up from the top of the mist. Donovich sees that. I don't really think bats are a good omen, considering where they are going to.
And where are they going to?
Donovich kind of looks at you, Rezarath, and he just points to the castle above the cliffs over yonder.
Oh.
Which is where the bats flew into.
Oh, okay. It's a big castle. It's where the big vampire lives, right?
Yes.
Okay, we'll visit someday, I'm sure.
And he turns to Ismark, and you all can hear this, and Ireena too. I don't want to sound crude or on the same mindset that the rest of the people here are, but that old Barovian superstition that young women with red hair often find that ill luck travels beside them. Ireena, you should probably stay in Barovia now that the devil is awoken. Ismark just turns to him. I can't let that happen, Father. I'm sending Ireena to Vallaki. It's safer. Donovich just nods. Very well. Then I suggest the Abbey of St. Markovia in Kresk as an eventual destination. It was once a bastion of good and may yet still offer some protection. Ismark kind of nods. And you all gather yourselves. Say goodbye to Father Donovich as he leaves into the church. And you come back to the house, gather your things, and as you are just gathering your things, approximately 1 hour before noon, Guevir, you notice Ireena quietly slipping out of the mansion.
I will try to sneakily, quote unquote, because I cannot be sneaky for the life of me, and try to catch up to her and be like, hey, Ireena.
Yeah?
Where are you going?
Oh, I have something I need to go get before we leave.
Well, you're not going alone.
Wanna come with me?
Yeah, you just got bit by a vampire. Ain't no way you should be walking alone. In fact, don't you want me to call someone else from the party? Just you get an extra bus. Then come with me. Let's call everyone. You're not walking around the streets alone.
All right.
He goes back and he's like, guys, could you come here for a second?
Of course, Guevir. What is it?
We need to escort Ireena to wherever she needs to go.
Yeah, I just need to go get something really quick. It won't take long. At the north of the village.
And you can't go alone?
Rezi?
Yeah.
Rezi.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm down here, okay?
All right.
Did you forget what happened?
Oh, right. She was bit, right?
Yes.
Oh.
I don't want to risk her again.
Grom, you just hear this.
Yeah. Yeah. Grom didn't know. I was like, you didn't have to say it out loud. Anyway.
Well, if you hurry it up and maybe looks at an invisible watch, Madam Eva is still waiting, so I really do hurry this up.
Yes, I'll try to be quick.
I know nothing.
And
nice.
You also notice that Ireena is now donning a chest plate and a rapier on her hilt and a red scarf around her neck. And you guys go follow Ireena. Those of you that want to follow Ireena, the rest that wants to stay at the house, if you want to stay at the house, stay at the house. As you go through the city streets, you arrive at this hill at the north of the village, that sea of tall grass. And you see that a gentle knoll kind of rises before you, bordered on the far side by clutches of the Svalich woods. See plants with white feathery flowers and a sweet earthy scent that seem to dance amidst the grass atop of the hill. Their leaves rustling in a whispering wind. And I see this lonely tree that stands atop of the hill, its gnarled branches reaching skyward like outstretched arms. And Ireena just approaches and fixates herself on the ground, like upon the ground. and with her hand starts just digging.
Do you want me to go get some shovels?
No, it's fine. It's not very deep. It's fine. And continues. And eventually she reaches this hard surface, and she, with some workaround, pulls it out. And there's this tiny chest. And that just sits down, places it on top of her lap. This was a something I buried with my mother before she died 14 years ago. I hope to take these contents as a keepsake when I depart to Vallaki. I don't know when or if I'll ever be able to return home, so I wanted to take these with me at least. She opens the tiny chest, and you see that the chest contains a silver bracelet set with gemstones, a pressed aster flower, a wooden charm in the shape of yarrow flower on a leather cord, and a handkerchief with floral patterns. And she just goes through the things, picks up the flower. Me and my mother press this one, and the charm picks it up. And she wore this as an apprentice to the town's healer. And the handkerchief, she helped me sew it. And then she picks up the bracelet. I kept this one because my mother kept this as a memento for her and my father's miracle child. It was with me when they found me, after they learned that she could not bear any more children.
Rezarath goes to put a hand on her shoulder, but stops midway, and just turns his back on her.
Theron notices this, and instead he takes a step and puts his hand on her shoulder, but does not say anything.
She just looks at you, just puts her hand on your hand, nods thankfully. Well, she looks at the bracelet. Oh, I forgot this was here. And Theron, now that you're there, you notice inside the bracelet, there's this tiny, elegant script with the following message engraved in common. Tatiana, may you find your path, and may you find light even in the darkest places, mother and father. I don't know who Tatiana is. I don't know if that was my name when they found me, comparing memories from before that. But, well, I want you to have this in your adventures. It might come in useful if you need any extra income. And more than what you did for us is more than I could ever repay. So.
Thank you.
And that bracelet alone is worth 100 gold.
Gods.
That's not too shabby, not too shabby.
I mean, it's a useful amount. So
yeah, it's a useful amount.
It's our emergency
emergency funds, emergency party funds. Press the oh shit button, brings the bracelet. She then removes her scarf, and I'll then see the bite marks. As she traces her fingers along them, she kind of grimaces. I don't know why he hasn't killed me or turned me. I don't know if this is some kind of sick game he's playing. Just likes to see people suffer.
He is indeed a twisted creature, but worry not about his intentions. For now, focus on being as safe as you can.
You're right. Well, let's get going. My brother might be worried that we all left. Gets her stuff inside her bag, get everything ready. You all get yourself ready and start heading towards the western side of the village, where Ismark is now sending some scouts. And as you all arrive there, Ismark greets you, turns to Ireena. It is time. I've sent word to the Burgomaster of Vallaki that you'll be arriving soon. Hopefully the letter arrives before you do. Stay safe, all right, sister? I will. And you too, don't overwork yourself, okay? Just because you became the Burgomaster doesn't mean you need to carry everything on your shoulders by yourself. Kinda nods. They hug each other. Kinda cry a bit. Ismark wipes his tears. Turns to you all, and you friends, thank you. Truly. You were great help against creatures of the night, and now you're getting my sister to safety. I can thank you enough.
No need to thank us.
I hope that by the end of this, you all can return safely home. Oh, and don't forget my father's letter. When you arrive at Vallaki, give it to the Burgomaster. I'm sure he will show leniency.
Count on it.
Safe travels, okay? And try not to travel during the night.
We'll do our best not to do that.
With that, you all gather your things and head towards the road. Grom.
Uh-huh.
You were just here in the dawn, so you know your way back. Just follow the road.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. The moment we actually get to get going, I'm like, okay. Look around. Actually, it's way more easy this way. We barely see shit. Well, follow me.
I mean, Master Grom, it does seem easier maybe because there's more light. You were very early.
Like I said, Madam Eva doesn't like tardiness.
And as you continue through the road, you set off from the silent village of Barovia, the fog creeping around your feet as you pass onto the old Svalich road. Sea of tall, pale green grass stretches out before you on either side. And all the way up to the edge of the Ivlis River, as both Ireena and Grom point out. The sky above is a dull gray, clouds heavy with the promise of rain. It's not long before you see the old arched stone bridge in the distance that spans the clear blue river ahead. Crossing it, you find yourselves on a muddy road that winds its way through the trees, the air thick with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. And the trees press in close, casting deep shadows that carve dark gouges across the road. As you continue, you see the same scouts that had greeted you into Barovia, that thought you might be dead, just nodding at you as you continue. It takes you a while and few hours, and soon the river bends once more out of sight, and the dark woods surround the road once again. And finally, though the trees pull away, revealing a tall cliff at the base of a foggy mountain slope. The air is cold and damp here, and soft wisps of fog swirl around the base of the cliff.
Okay, so, sorry, just to reiterate, I still didn't part called cliff. So we reach a cliff end? So there's
no, the cliff, the road continues next to the cliff.
The road continues next to the cliff, okay.
Yeah.
So while we're walking at the edge of the cliff, there probably were attempts throughout the hours of this walk. There probably were some attempts from Grom being like, I like your armor. And then maybe an answer or another, like,
Okay.
Puck.
It's a party banter, yeah.
Yeah, just trying. And then at some point, when we reach the cliff, he's just gonna go, I honestly should have asked this earlier, but what have you guys done for Madam Eva to summon you?
That is an excellent question. As a matter of fact, we don't know.
Ah, it's one of those. Right. Well,
Yes, one of those.
well, it's going to be fun. Yeah, usually it is. Usually.
So you know what we're talking about?
Yes. He doesn't. but he makes the effort to seem like he does.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look, a raven.
As you are
It's
just talking to each other. Hey! Fuck you! As you are continuing through the road, as you are having this banter, you start hearing the sound of a horse-drawn carriage or wagon approaching through the fog. And almost as the sound appears, you see this like large shadowy figure just starting to unfurl through the fog as you see these two large black horses pulling this even larger black carriage. The wagon wheels just creaking through the muddy dirt floor. And as the carriage passes by you, it comes to a stop right next to you. And the driver releases the reins, steps down from the coach box. You look at him and he looks like this human fellow, kind of face kind of shadowed by the hat, pale features, steps out from the carriage and moves to open the door. As he does, opens the door and he bows deeply. A moment passes, and as you look inside the carriage, it's pitch black. Suddenly, a man steps out from the carriage. He is tall, gaunt, and dressed in finery befitting a man of aristocratic or even royal stature. A black cloak is pulled neatly around his shoulders, tied at the neck by a blood-red brooch. You see a long sword rests sheathed at his hip, and its polished hilt gleaming beneath the dim light of the cloudy sky. See his scarlet tunic that is worked with these intricate designs, and his hair is pulled back into a sharp, immaculate widow's peak. His eyes are dark, and as he moves to adjust the ruby brooch at his neck, you see that his fingernails form these long, elegant claws. It's only then that you realize that his skin is pale, unnaturally so, and that his eyes glint with this deep, intelligent hunger. As the figure in front of you shows up.
So, Daddy, all right.
Hello, puppy.
Daddy,
Father,
all right.
apologies. Father, apologies.
How I'm gonna ask, how are you positioned in relation to the carriage?
Where did the carriage come towards us, or?
You are walking this, carriage comes here and stops here.
Oh, yeah, hold on, sorry. I was looking at the Twitch. Hold on.
You go there, imagine you're going forward, carriage was going backwards, you're backwards, and just stopped at your side.
So I'm guessing I would be at the far left of everyone else.
Yeah, you're going at the front, so I'd wager you.
I'd probably be in the middle, but I believe we'd be like in a line, I guess, because we need to make space for the wagon.
And okay, and Ireena, would she be front, middle, back?
I'd be in the middle because I'm squishy.
Okay. Squeaky.
I'm a squishy boy. By the way, just a fun trivia. Last time a wagon was included in one of my campaigns, I was ran over by it. Just a little fun trivia, but anyway, just continue on.
You really had to pull that shit. Well, I'm here.
Just because the DM is here. Wow.
Yeah, the DM is here.
Don't regret it one bit. One of the best memes I ever had.
For sure,
Family
dude.
Echoes.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. But anyway, just continue on. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Ireena is like I'd say Ireena is in the middle, and Rezarath, since you're in the middle, so you see Ireena kind of rocks backward as if she was slapped by something, and she averts her eyes from the man's gaze. Her entire body tightens, and you can feel her hand on your arm. Don't look into his eyes. And you see him just gazing all of you, turning to Ireena. Ah, Lady Coliana, what a pleasant surprise. And he turns his gaze to each of you. Good day. I am Count Strahd von Zarovich. It is a pleasure to finally meet the newcomers to my domain. My friends have told me so much about you. Kind of looks at each and every single one of you as he speaks. Like, as if regarding you like a cut of meat that's weighed at the market. An intriguing or a bit inanimate trinket like a prey animal spotted by a predator in the bush. Who do I have the pleasure to be speaking to? And he looks at you, Theron.
He looks back.
No, it's common courtesy when somebody offers you their name for you to present yourself after.
You said you've heard plenty about us from your friends. I don't think you need an introduction.
Well, yes, I did hear a lot about you from my servants, but no names. I'd like to have a name I can attach to a face, you see.
Theron smiles. Pity. I'm not giving you mine.
I'm not giving you mine either. I don't know you from nowhere. All I know is that you live in a castle.
Very well. I shall not intrude on your...
The night is long, my lord. Try not to trip over your regrets.
And who might you be, friend?
Count. Well, the mists have brought, and as they have brought me as well. Grom, but you can call me Thorn.
Right, Grom. I don't believe we've met. Unfortunately, I've been slumbering for the past century or so. You were probably born while I was away.
You must be so exhausted.
Can I raise an eyebrow?
Sorry, I just mean, carrying all that ego throughout the centuries, it must be heavy.
You are funny.
Oh.
Usually you Vistani are funny.
That's usually what my mother says, yes.
Well, and passes his fingers, turns to all of you. His respect is unbecoming, especially in the face of the Lord of the land you are but a guest in. But you are foreign and untaught and confused, so I'll give you a warning. This time. But I fear my mercy will not last forever. And he kind of smiles, holds up a single finger. One. And from the forest. And Rezarath, you're the first one to see it. You see this large, furry creature. The long snout, pointed ears, long, sharp teeth, looking like daggers, just drooling saliva. Black fur, as this massive direwolf slowly approaches and goes around Strahd and just stays there, looking at everyone in the group. And he kind of pets the direwolf. You seem to be under the misunderstanding that you are special. You are not. You are an outsider to my lands with nary an ounce of respect or common wit. It amuses me from time to time to take the measure of those who enter the valley from beyond the mist. And looks at all of you. Now, since I've made myself clear, I'd like to have a small conversation with you all, that is possible.
If you must, then so be it. Make it short.
I'll try not to take much of your time.
Friend is a word I would not use. Strahd.
Very well. I have some questions for you, and these are in regards to my kingdom. I'd like to have a fresh set of opinions from people from outside the mists. But, and he turns to you, Grom, if one of my Vistani friends can provide an answer, I'll also accept it.
Of course, Count.
Just touches his claws. Ismark and he turns to Ireena, defied me by obstructing the justice I meted out onto this village. Why should I, as his lord, not punish him for his disloyalty? And looks at all of you.
Do I have any context of that?
You know, Barovia, like the Kolyan Indirovich and Ismark were very against Strahd and were actually trying to protect the village. There was people in the village that actually participated in an attack quite recently. And curiously enough, it was led by the vampire spawn you saw in the basement of the church.
Oh.
That's what he means by transgressions and disloyalty. Really, no answer.
I usually just sing. Things of loyalty and, well, punishment are a bit abstract concepts for me. We leave more freely thanks to your bloody grace, of course. So, maybe they had a reason. A reason that your spies and eyes haven't found yet.
An interesting take. Next question. I have claimed Ireena Koliana and marked her as my own. Why should I not take her with me to Castle Ravenloft right now?
And for this question, Theron does take a step forward. And he says, we have been asked to bring her with us safely. If you do try, you would have to fight us and kill us.
And as Theron is saying this, I will prepare an Eldritch Blast. Just preparing it. If shit hits the fan, I'll just prepare it.
We could end this campaign really quickly.
No,
Not because
I
we
will.
would kill Strahd. We would die,
We
obviously.
would die, of course. But I have to do some RP. I have to do some RP. I apologize.
Okay. I'm gonna throw Phineas and Ferb meme right now. I'm gonna turn to Rezarath and be like, not now, Rezi.
Not now, Rezi.
I'm just preparing it. I'm not doing anything with it.
I'm acting according to Theron. Like, this is really stupid, obviously. But if he dies, he dies.
There you go. That's the thing. I'm role playing here. That's all I'm doing.
Of course.
I'm role playing as well. Guevir doesn't want to die yet, so he's like, calm down, guys. Mostly Rezi, like, put the hand down. Slowly giving you a pat on the shoulder. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down.
You are a feisty bunch. I respect it. Very well. I shall allow you to take her to Vallaki, but I shall not grant a longer span of leniency than that. Once you arrive at Vallaki, I shall proceed as planned. Do you have a deal?
Proceed as planned.
Yes.
And you plan to take her anyway?
Eventually. If not now, tomorrow. Not tomorrow, the day after. Week after, month after. That's the thing about being immortal, my friend. I have a lot of time.
If that is a burden to you, we can help you.
Like many before you have tried and failed, as I'm sure you have seen quite recently.
We are not the many who have come before.
We also thought the same. Regardless, as I said, and I am a man of my word, shall allow you to depart safely to Vallaki. Third question. You are trespassers in my lands. The last outsider that entered Barovia fostered sedition and treachery. Why should I not dispatch you now to prevent you from doing the same?
None of us entered out of our own free will. We all stumbled here. Why? I do not know, but such are things.
Very well. I shall refrain from judgment against you and your companions unless you take action directly against me. Final question. Immediately prior to your entry into my lands, you caused great damage to a group of my servants, the occupants of a particular house on the borders of my domain. I had relied upon those servants to bring me specimens of interest, but your activities have left them indefinitely indisposed. Why should I not punish you for your crimes against them?
Theron looks around to see if anyone else has input.
You were not with them, so you don't know.
You weren't there. You weren't there.
He's gonna sink.
Oh my god.
And as you guys are pondering an answer, he just, see, I am not an unreasonable man. There is some reason or rationale that I might have missed, then by all means do enlighten.
We were attacked. They struck first.
So you claim to have done this out of self-defense?
Yes.
Very well. I grant you my pardon. Fear not, dear children, I am no liar. Both know deception is for the weak.
It is. Honesty is best policy.
Well, as promised, I shall take my leave and leave you to your own devices. Stay safe out there. The woods are a dangerous place for your kin. Until we meet again. And goes inside the carriage. Closes the rider closes the door. Gets up on the coach box. Rides away. You see him just going through the mists. And as the carriage is leaving, from the woods and following the first direwolf, see another and another and fourth direwolf and the fifth coming from out of the woods, following the carriage.
As the carriage is leaving, I'm just gonna be like waving. May the mists lead you home. And I start looking around and see 1, 2, 3 direwolves and never let you leave. Damn.
after a while, after you regain your composure, Ireena is still a bit like breathing heavily. You continue onwards until you arrive at the crossroads. And it's at these crossroads that you, Grom, point towards a path that goes down into, like, down the cliff into a lake further below. And as you point, everyone else, as you look around, see this wooden stand, gallows, empty. Just a dangling rope in the wind. Turn around, continue downwards. And I'm going to say, Malice,
Yes, sir.
you're the last one to follow the group. And as you are following the group, something catches your eye. And you turn your attention to the gallows, where there was nothing there. Now is a body, hung. It's back turned to you. And with the wind slowly turning around, as you see white hair, pointed ears, pale skin, as your deceased face hangs from the rope. You close your eyes, you open them, and you're not there anymore. And that's going to end today's session.
What the hell was that? What did I see? Damn.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's session.
I did.
Yes, you saw the VVG. You met the VVG. You talked
we
to the
did.
VVG.
The daddy.
We met Daddy.
Actually
What?
talked to Strahd with a big S.
We met Strahd. Oh my god.
We finally
That's
did.
gonna be fun.
It is about time.
Doar tip, eu entro. Fiz o funeral. Olha o Strahd. Hã?
Yeah.
And yeah, welcome, Grom.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Willkommen, my man. Willkommen.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching, chat. It was very fun DMing this. I hope you guys had fun watching and my players had fun playing.
Well, of course.
Very
So, yeah.
much so.
Yeah. Then hopefully see you next week. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.